we are DreadLore. We are playing the game DreadLore. It is an immersive tabletop role-playing game that focuses more on story than it does dice rolling. We do still roll dice, but when we're trying to do something a little out of control, or not out of control, but a little out of the ordinary, than what our characters could do. Something more challenging for our characters is what I mean to say. I'm Drizzle. We've got Bill Bunkum. We've got Daniel Hulker. We got Andrea Elliott-Johnson. And we've got Ken Howl. Elliott, sorry. I messed that up when I said it. Our music is from All Lowercase Letters and Mr. Interrupt. We would also like to thank the Patreons, Tim Roberts, Daniel Hulker, and Nostalgic, and our new one, Natalia Cline.
Natalia Cline!
We'd also like to thank Couchfire Media for all the fancy looking visuals and
thanks, Couchfire.
Making sure that you get to see us. And thanks to Trois Productions.
Who were they?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
they wrote the book and they tell the stories that we.
I suppose.
I think they just stuck their name on the end of the.
They just stuck their name on there.
Stuck their name. Just name it up.
Yeah.
Me.
Sounds like Quebecois. I don't know if I want any of that Quebecois on here. Montreal. Hey, everybody. Andrea, what are you eating? Is that raw spaghetti?
It's celery stick with peanut butter.
Fair. That's pretty solid. I'm into that, actually.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Well, I am drinking bourbon.
Yeah, me too.
Remote cheers. Right.
Oh yeah. Hydrate.
Hydrate.
I mean, I say Ken says hydrate.
And I'm drinking a beer which may or may not have been mentioned earlier.
Are you drinking Rolling Rock in a can?
No.
Dear God.
NVD.
It's High Life.
The highlight.
Oh, that makes it all the better. It's true. It's true. Rodney, what are you drinking, man?
While he says that, do you want to do a brief synopsis of what happened last episode?
Last episode?
Yeah, just.
Or do you mean just
in
previous?
part one? Just previous. Just
part
now.
one.
Rodney's
drinking water. That better be reverse osmosis, Rodder. Rodney. Rodder. It better be reverse osmosis water, Rodney. Yellow leather, yellow leather, yellow leather, yellow leather. Red, how do you do it? Red leather, yellow leather. Red, I can't do it.
Red leather, yellow leather.
It's
red,
hard to do.
Leather, yellow.
Don't you guys look at us with these castigating bullshit glances like you don't know? It's fucking hard.
Yeah.
Hard to do.
I do this stuff with my actors every year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you use a singing? Like do.
No. No, I don't do that.
It's
Go ahead.
We've been drinking bourbon. So last we left our group, Britain's Elite. What is Britain's Elite? Britain's Elite. What does that mean? Anyway,
We're talking about like the Astro coming?
we left our group of intrepid investigators. You all investigated the pool, the acolytes who were frozen. You found in a storeroom / makeshift temple at the head of this pool 2 corpses. Some sort of ritual has been placed upon them. There's a candle in a book at each of their heads. There's 2 of them. The candle is not lit. There's all kinds of runes on the ground encircling them. Outside, Simon is coming back with Mariah to the entrance of this temple. Notices in the frozen pool a current has occurred. A current has begun. You all feel the pull of the void. Oh, water filtration. Oh, fuck. Britta, I understand. Sorry, Rodney.
Auto-corrected
I
to
did.
Britain.
I didn't. I did not get it. I blame God. Okay. Montage. Actions on you guys. 3 of you are in the storeroom. Simon, you with Mariah outside. Go.
I'm gonna lift up the sheet that's covering this person and disturb the.
You see a man, looks like he's perhaps in his late 20s. Rough, dirty, sun-bleached, leathery skin. Long, curly brown hair, and his eyes are open, dead, staring up at you. The color is golden, though. He's got a sharp, attractive face. This person, perhaps could have been an actor or something. You notice he's got piercings, and there's a smile line. He seems very dead, as dead and dry. The action is still on you guys.
I'll take a photo.
I have.
From nowhere, a light. From that moment, or in that moment, whoever's in here sees the outline of Nord. You see his shadow on the wall from the light. You see him for just a moment bleached by the flash. As Nord, his image slowly fades into invisibility. But for right now, you can actually see him. Just the front side, where the light hit him.
How long is that gonna last?
An hour?
What, and then we can see you again?
Yeah. I don't know.
Nord,
I mean, it lasts as long as it lasts, but I have a feeling it lasts about an hour.
Nord, you notice that as you lift the sheet up, it looks like the person's, dressed and their street clothes and all the things that they would normally have on.
Yeah, are they so they have tattoos, they look pretty.
Piercings.
They are
No tattoos.
They have piercings. They look kind of pretty. They're very dead. The runes are they also in Esperante?
So no, the runes are in cuneiform.
Oh, can I bid hieroglyphics to understand what the runes are saying?
Yeah. As you bid that, looking around, you'll have to search around the rooms to actually translate them.
Mm.
As you start doing that, what are the rest of you doing?
Leah still has Tony's arm wrenched, basically to keep him from grabbing any books.
What are you doing?
I'm not letting you get any more books. Every single time you get your hands on a damned book, you start reading it and something bad happens.
Not my fault they're good. Better than anything I've read in seminary.
Be that as it may, that doesn't change the fact that you are the last person who needs their hands on a book. Particularly any kind of book that would be in this place. And I don't want, if I'm going to read it, I'm not going to read it out loud like somebody. And
I only read it out loud when I have to.
There has not been a single situation where you've had to read a book out loud.
Oh yes, there has.
Okay. Anyway, if you promise not to touch a book, I will let go. Well,
You're still holding me.
I am, yeah. Okay. So, well, okay, I guess I need to take you outside then. And Leah will start marching you out the door.
Tony, do you resist?
Not really.
All right.
I kind of know it's for the best.
Then Leah marches you out the door. Nord, you're left alone in here.
No. I guess
As
we're not gonna
Nord,
get here.
you're looking around. You see, I was gonna actually send this to Holker, but now I have to send this.
What's these
Although you
books?
don't speak, you don't see Esperanto, or you don't read Esperanto. I will post it in the chat for everyone to see. Tony, are you looking at the Twitch chat?
No.
Of course you're not. At any rate, that's what's actually said.
I can't read it. It's very small on my little other computer.
Tony, I'm going to send it to you via message because I know that you can read this. And Nord, you can read it. It'll just be almost in Tony's voice in your mind, unless you read it aloud, and then it would be in your voice.
No. Can you post it in the Discord? I might be able to see it if it's in the...
No, because I don't have Discord open on that computer.
Oh, okay. Well, I can read it, but you just won't be able to see me.
Well, hold on.
You ready?
Hold on. I want, because you actually don't know how to pronounce Esperanto. So, Tony.
Don't.
No, you don't. It's going to be fucking you trolling everybody and my dumb fucking horror game again. So go fuck yourself.
I'm waiting.
Hit it. It should be on your message. Your real messages. You're on your phone.
Oh,
I know your
Yeah.
real number, girl.
I see. All right, hold on.
I know your number.
So is Tony reading what Nord is saying?
No.
Oh, okay,
Nord
good.
hears it in Tony's voice.
Okay.
Furiestas dormantoi al electisal estis electi taibor veci, kai tiam acceptis la vocon de la blanca doe, kiam si povas voci iun ein, oni povas al voci estis opero.
I would like to
Get
bid
out.
Kettle
Get it.
to
And
activate my
point to that.
scent of colors to understand what that was.
As you can translate, you had already bid to translate the
Did I? So
inscriptions.
I don't have to bid the other thing.
No.
Oh,
No.
because it's in hieroglyphics.
Right, it's in hieroglyphics.
yeah.
It's just that the hieroglyph, or it's the cuneiform, is speaking this ancient language, which is Esperanto, right? So, here's the rub. This language has power when spoken aloud. Nord knows this. To understand its meaning, totally, you need to speak it aloud. However, I will give you the translation. As in, to truly understand what it does, you have to evoke it. That's what I'm saying. The translation is this. These are sleepers, either chose or were chosen to awaken. The word veki is awaken. And then accepted the white doe's call. When she may call, anyone may be called upon to be sacrifice.
Nice. Nord is going to take his dirty dirk and stab both of them in the neck. And try to, sever them from their... killing dead people over here.
Outside,
Um,
Simon, you notice. Go on.
Oh, I'm watching the water to see if the current starts to speed up.
It is slowly moving. You can throw down or bid to see if it's speeding up or not.
Okay, I will bid calculating to see if it is speeding up. I'm purposely watching because I know that they're lollygagging.
Okay. So you're bidding what?
Calculating.
It is speeding up.
We need to hurry. This water is speeding up. This hole could probably get bigger at any point in time.
Leah drags Tony out of the temple. You see this?
Yep.
You guys are right there.
Yep. We probably need to go. Nord, and I'll say a little louder. We're probably running out of time out here before this. I mean, this hole could stay small, but it could grow larger at any point in time.
If I had a nickel.
All right, I just gotta behead these evil creatures, and I'll be right there.
Yeah, I'll see you outside. Oh, wait, no, wait.
Nord, you are sawing their heads off?
I'm just gonna stick. I'm gonna try and stick the Jersey jerk and like run it through where their neck meets the spinal cord. Hoping I'm not gonna saw it. I probably don't have a whole lot of time. I might just take the runic 38 that I have and stick it right next to their neck and shoot it. Shoot one. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
All right. What do you bid?
I'm gonna bid the gun.
As you pull out your 38, and
what are you making me do here? Why are you making me do this?
I'm not. I'm volleying, and you spike it in. Just give the situation to let you all be good people. So
I am not a good person.
No, Nord is not a good person. He's troubled. Nord, you go over, and what do you bid?
I'm gonna bid the pistol itself, the 38 special with runic bullets.
All right. We will have you. You do not need to throw down to make this happen, but you need to throw down to deal damage.
Oh wait, I have a shotgun. Or do I not have a shotgun? I should have a shotgun.
I'm gonna make you spend a pip to change your action again.
Yeah, no.
So this is the second time you change. All right.
I'll spend it.
So you're going shotgun. All right. All right. So you spin a pip. All right. So first you come over. You've got the dirk. You know, actually, you can keep the pip because this is funny. Keep the pip. Nor describe you cycling through your weapons.
Yeah, I got the dirk, and it's got a pointy end, and I know it goes that way, but like, it's not easy. Like it's not a sawing. It's not a sawing item.
It's a stabbing thing.
It's a stabbing thing, and then he looks at the 38 special. It's like, oh, this is a little bit more. This will probably rupture their spinal cord. So if they do become alive, maybe they're just not going to be as effective. And like, because like, you know, I got a shotgun strapped underneath my back. I might as well use this shotgun, because really, if you want to blow a hole in something, shoot it with a shotgun.
Yeah. Okay, what are you bidding to do that? What were you saying, Simon?
He's just pressing circle till he gets the right weapon.
Shaboo, shaboo, shaboo. Dude, I just played GoldenEye, and you can carry so many guns. I'm so used to games where you can only have 2 guns. Anyway, so it's like old games. You're just all playing Seraph Ramamir. You just have like tons of fucking weapons. There's no problem whatsoever.
Hey man, I'm telling you, it's as it's more practical than you think it is. Okay. On my Mando armor, I had like 10 weapons. It worked.
So he's gonna use his sawed-off shotgun, up close and personal.
So recover the trait for your pistol.
Thanks.
All right.
And
now this one does not have runic shots.
No,
Unit
the shotgun.
Okay. This is just like a 12 gauge or something.
Yeah, 12 gauge. It says, I think it's specifically a sawed-off shotgun, so it's like extra ready.
Okay. So you pull out your street sweeper, like, straight up Terminator 2 style. Whip it out. It's loaded. Bam! Roll damage. I'm sorry. So throw down your action and your aspect. That will determine how much damage you're doing on top. So any successes are going to add damage because the threshold is 0.
Okay.
It's a dead dude, right?
Yeah.
So he whips it out and he blows his load.
Oh god.
It's
invisibly, yes.
No part. I'm gonna use my ammo.
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna use my ammo. I'm gonna use my murderer trait to activate my marksman ability.
It just doesn't end. It doesn't end.
I was rolling a bill. I was rolling. I just rolled terribly. You said I didn't have to roll to hit, or I was just rolling damage.
So you're throwing down, and because the threshold is 0, any successes add to your damage.
All right, so I rolled 0 successes, so that's why
fine.
I'm.
Okay, roll a d6 because that's your chaos die. Make sure that's not a 1.
Yeah, right.
Sounds like he failed successfully.
So people in the chat and people listening, basically, when they throw down, it's not necessarily to hit. It's what effect are they trying to achieve? So the effect that he's achieving already is, I keep on looking at the chat, it's right here. The effect that he's achieving is he's shooting the guy with this corpse with a shotgun. That's going to happen. It's how much damage does he do? So any successes he has adds to the damage.
Okay, well that's 8, so that's 9. 9.
On the chaos die? Or that was the damage?
Well, I rolled a 5 on the chaos die.
Okay, right. Yep. And then what'd you get on the damage?
Oh, on the damage, I got 3. Oh, I thought you wanted the.
Yeah, I just wanted the chaos die. So if you got a 5, that's plus 1 damage. Okay.
All right.
Now
so
roll your
3.
damage.
So I got
Okay.
3. So.
And that should be 3 plus 1.
The sawed-off shotgun is D4, is what it says.
It should be 2d4 plus 1.
Yeah.
Oh, up close and personal though, it does an extra a plus 1.
All right. So
honestly, it might be even 3d4 or someone needs to be on the book.
6. 6.
So do this. You roll 2d4.
7.
You get a plus 1 for the way you.
Yeah.
I know. You roll 2d4. You got a 1 for the success you got on the chaos die. So that's
4.
4 total. Roll a third die 4. So we'll say that up close and personal with sawed off gives you 3d4 instead of 2d4.
Oh, that's another 1.
All right. So it's exactly the same. Right. Good. As Nord, you being invisible, you can't actually see the shotgun. You don't really know where it is.
It's not.
This is the thing. This is the thing, Dungeons and Dragons as well. Like, if you can't see yourself, you can't fucking see yourself. So you're grasping in the darkness essentially, and you don't want to shoot yourself. As you realize, shooting, you kind of shoot off to the side, but you still hit his head. All right. Does anyone have the book open? I need a book monkey. Who's
got
my
a
book
book.
monkey?
What do
It
you
will
need?
be me, but I forgot to download it, so will be me next time.
What are we looking for? I got it.
These be called shots, baby. Called
Oh.
shots. What's the head damage? To the head.
Oh, I typed
Speaking
in
of
called
which-
shouts.
Speaking of which, there's a YouTube channel. I want to say it's like shoot to the head or kill to the head. It's like a dark synth channel. It's really good. Kill head or something.
It's an extra
Nobody?
die.
Deadhead. Oh,
Dead
is that a
head.
thing?
Yeah, so it's 3d4. Okay, good. Oh, it's an extra die. Wait, what does it say?
Oh, that's just extra die. Cold shots. Making a cold shot. Oh,
So there's a table
I
for
feel
it.
like I'm not looking. I got 10 pages to search through.
It'll be called shots, and it'll be a table.
Yeah,
On page 240, it depends
there we go.
upon where the shot's
What's
being
what's,
called.
what's the headshot?
Gain
Headshot.
woozy, stunned, extra die D4.
All right, roll another d4 for the headshot.
Well, here comes another one. Oh, I got 3 that time.
All
I
right.
have no idea how much
So
damage I've
you rolled 3 plus 3 is 6 plus
Yeah.
1, so 7 plus 1, so 8. You've dealt 8
Yeah.
damage. That is pretty shit-tastic, sir. Are you going to add anything to it?
Oh, I did. I said I was going to add my marchman, which gives me an additional success.
Okay. So that's a 9. Remember, you got extra die on your ninja gear. You got all kinds of shit you can do.
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to
5
take
seconds.
another shot.
Well, yeah, but that's later.
Okay.
Now, you could actually do that, and it just gives you an extra die. That's actually a mechanic.
Yeah. I'm going to take a second shot.
All right, so roll a d6. So you unloaded both barrels.
Yeah. That's a 6.
All right. Fucking A.
Is that another
So-
D4 or another 2D4?
No, it's another 1 success. Although for this, we're just gonna say it's 6 damage because I think that makes much more sense. So we're at 14.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, Nord, you shoot the first load, kind of misses, but you use that to angle, shooting from the hip. You see this person's head, Kurt Cobain, all over the floor.
Too soon.
And I loved Nirvana. I'm trying to think of a song, and I can't think of a song. Drizzle fucking left. He's like, I'm out. Fuck this.
What is it? Yeah, it's a good question. Come as you are, as you were, as you want to be. As a friend. As a friend, because I'm lonely.
Andrea left. Everybody's gone. Nirvana jokes just killed the stream. The body rolls slightly, but the head rolls off the shoulders as you destroy what is there, this flesh and bone. Blood splatters up and onto you. You can actually see the blood on you. You look like a fucking horror Christmas tree because the blood is not on you. As call high or low, Hulker, you roll me a d12.
D12 coming up.
Yep, we'll see if the blood materializes or not. So, Ken, call high or low.
Low?
It is high.
Yeah.
You see the blood spackle on your trousers. What that will do is it means when people look around, they fucking see you. No, there's a chance they might notice you.
Mm-hmm.
You're still invisible, but there's a chance they might see something. All right, action's still on you guys.
I'm gonna go to the other body and kill it.
You all hear 2 shotgun blasts.
I guess Nord's in there defiling those bodies.
Actions
And you don't want me to read a book.
Tony Leah, do anything? Mariah jumps.
I'll kind of grab her hand. We're gonna start heading towards the boat we're gonna head to the beach through the other exit. Not the way we came in.
When Leah feels like she's gotten far away enough, let's say, I don't know, like 20 feet from the entrance, she'll release Tony's arm, but she'll kind of give him a bit of a shove as she does so. Just basically to indicate that you're not going back.
Hurry up, Nord.
One more. I just got one more.
Nord, you got the shells?
Yeah, I'm gonna reload. I'll
Reload.
I'll spend cunning to hurry up.
You don't need to.
Okay.
Actions on you.
I'm gonna shoot the other one in the face, or in the neck. Try to blow that one off.
All right. Same difference. What do you bid?
Oh my god, I bid no pain.
Okay. Throw down for the extra damage. Get your chaos die, d6 in there. Get your extra die. It's a d6. This is of damage. So we'll go moment by moment. Throw down.
All right.
See what it is.
Well, hopefully it's more than 3. That is 4. Hold on one second. So the extra die was 6. And then I got 2 successes throwing down.
Okay.
And then-
So 2, and then the extra die 6. So that means you get 8. Now you need the chaos die. So roll a
And the
d6.
chaos die was also a 6.
Okay, so that's a 9. So it's just
9.
successes. Now you need to roll the actual damage
Oh, okay, and that's 3d4.
because you're doing the sawed off up close and personal.
9. This is way more. I guess I practiced on the first. I practiced killing the first one.
That's
so
18.
That's 9 additional
That's 18.
damage. Yeah.
18 total. You gonna add anything to it?
Nope. I think that'll probably do it.
All right. Boom. Using both barrels again. So you're mark 4 shells.
Okay.
All right. Nord, you're almost like you were high. You're invisible. This is almost like a dream, or it's hard to
Oh
tell.
yeah. It's a fucking dream. Killing dead people. Fucking, it's a dream.
As you see the books splattered with blood, you see the runic circles and such. The corpses lying there dead, mangled their heads. All right, actions on you. What are you doing?
I'm gonna grab the book and book it, and I'll spend.
Do you grab both books or just one?
I'll grab both books and.
We'll call them almanacs.
Are they pretty big?
No, is an almanac big?
It's cumbersome.
Really?
An
Oh
almanac.
no, this is like 10 pages thick. It's very
Oh,
It's like a
yeah, no,
farmer's almanac.
yeah,
yeah.
like
Yeah,
really,
like
really
a
thick.
manuscript.
Yeah, it's a
I'll
little
throw them in.
manuscript.
Throw the bloody books into my satchel of books. So it's. I'm sure I'm kind of weighted at this point.
Basically, I want a word for. They're not flyers, but they're 10-page thick. They're like
Pamphlets.
little.
Yeah,
There's
pamphlets.
zines.
Pamphlets.
It's like
There's
the devil zines.
Yeah, devil zines. That's what those are. You have 2 devil zines.
Nandasuka.
Oh, I love it. As you grab those, you grab the candles as well. These black and reddish candles. They have the smell of blood.
I might not grab the candles. I might leave.
Oh,
the
you don't
candles.
grab the candles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
You do
because
not.
I mean I don't know what they are, and
You discard
I've
the
already-
candles.
I
Okay.
you know.
Cool. You discard the spell components. You throw those away, and
Yeah.
you roll out with just the devil's zines. Fine, I'm down with that.
Well, he doesn't know. I mean,
Yeah, I'm into it.
maybe that's good. Split up the, like, if somebody was gonna do the thing and they find one thing, they can't do whatever evil shit this is.
I think it's great.
Or good shit. Maybe I screwed myself. I mean, who knows?
You
fucking
should shoot yourself. All right, so as you run up, guys are together.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm headed.
Let's run.
Yeah, I'm headed back the way we left the first time because is it quicker to go that way to get back to the boats than going through the forest by the thing?
Oh yeah, the forest takes like an
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah, so I'm headed back the way the same way we exited, where we go out the opposite end and around
Yep.
the beach. to the
Exactly what
boats.
you guys did before.
Deja
Yep.
vu.
Yep, you're doing exactly what you did before. As you go up exactly like you did before. And exactly the same thing is going to happen, just like exactly what happened last time. As you exactly go back up to the top of the stairs, exactly, not investigating anything exactly. You get to the top, all of you. You see the boat. You see the people on it. You see exactly what I described before. Nothing has changed. Go.
What else is there to investigate? We investigated the room. What, are we just gonna stand there and wait till the creature comes out of the ice?
I don't know. What are you gonna do?
Run away!
Tell me. You tell me what you're gonna do. I will state. You know that storm that's making it really, really hard to travel? It's worse.
Okay.
However,
So,
it does look, just to fuck myself. I'm gonna fuck myself. Just to fuck myself. You do note, it looks still passable. You can still get to the other side via that boat. There's the 4 cultists who are still on it, who are in reverie. The lighthouse, I think the
cultists-
light has gone out.
The
Yeah.
cultists
I believe I said the
followed
light.
us, didn't they?
The lighthouse is
cultists
across
followed
the
us.
way.
Yeah, the cultists did not follow.
I
No, a
thought
few of
they
them did. They
and
did.
Tidbits
Yeah,
killed
2 of
them.
them did.
You did. That's right.
We
You
murdered
got. You
those
get a pip.
guys.
They do not. They are not there. Drizzle gets a pip. Is the lighthouse on or off? We're gonna say it's on. It's
off.
not spinning.
Somebody
yeah, but it turned
got,
back on. Turned back
Oh, it
on.
turned back on. Somebody got thrown out. It's
However, it's not spinning. It's not functioning. The light's just sort of on, shown in one direction.
on.
Is
Okay.
the lighthouse on the island or is it on the coast?
The abandoned lighthouse is on the coast, on the opposite side of the Chambly
Okay.
Bridge. It's I'm trying to like gesture as though you guys are in front of me. You got the abandoned marina, and about 300 feet away, across from it, is the abandoned lighthouse.
Okay. So
It's directly
Uh,
across this small channel from you.
if you'll let me, I want to use a narrative point to say that the other narrative point that I used a few sessions ago to say some of the sparks from the bonfire were landing on the house,
Yep.
the butte house. Either the roof has caught fire or there's a bunch of fire trucks out in front of it, whichever one you feel is more appropriate.
So doubling up on the narrative points for that, interesting game break. I'd never thought of it. Interesting. I like it. What I will say that I'll give you a hard no. However, I will give you a fate roll, which is better. So fate roll is this. Who wants to be fortune? Who wants to be false fortune? Obviously,
be
Leah
fortune.
cannot be. Okay, who's false?
I say Ken since he's
Ken,
been
you
rolling
are
so bad.
muted.
I know. I keep coughing.
So who's false fortune?
I'm happy to be false fortune unless
Okay.
Drizzle wants it.
You did horribly the last time, so I'm.
All right.
It was good to
so,
do horrible on false fortune.
So Nord is falsy, and Tony is true. Here are the stakes. Leah, if it is fortune, the roof is on fire. And the fire trucks are there. As in, the first responders have actually responded. So there are people there, right? And the roof is on fucking fire. Like they're granted, in this weather, there's the element of why is the roof so, like, why is that conflagration so bad? We'll say that they have like a gasoline tank, like it's actually like a bad fire. Potentially, the house could be utterly destroyed. It is definitely fucked up. I don't know the right word. I want to say injured. That's not the right word. It's a problem, a real big problem for them. That's fortune. Your wildest dreams. They're going to have to rebuild their fucking house. Likely it might be condemned. They'll have lost the jewelry, you know, the paintings and shit. And it would have brought a lot of attention as well. Okay. False fortune. False fortune will be this. There is a fire. And it will have caught onto the roof. However, through a weird, mystical way, it is fueling whatever they're doing.
Interesting.
All right, roll.
I got a 45.
I got a 400. I mean a 40.
So it worked.
Leah, as you're standing out there on this precipice, you see this fire sort of slowly moving in the cold and the wind and storm. It has an otherworldly effect to it, almost like billows up and spirals. There's a moment where you wonder, perhaps, oh gods, oh Yahweh, are they using it? As you see the explosion, as the first or the third floor billows out into the air, several stories high. You hear the sirens as really bad shit is going down over. Okay, actions on you guys, having left
So
the entire thing that I planned. Go on.
I didn't say we would leave it that. I was gonna say, so as we get to the top of the stairs, I'm going to be like, okay, we should be safe from the sinkhole down there. We can search more of this island. We can go hit the boat and see what happened at that lighthouse. Didn't you say you saw somebody thrown from it? Or we could go check out the Butte house.
Somehow I think this storm is never going to let up as long as we're here.
I think the storm is going to increase no matter what we do. I think
it won't if we leave.
I think that the storm is going to increase, and here's why. Like, I think we stopped Lady Callie's, or maybe we slowed down whatever she was doing, but she might be able to still do it. I mean, I don't know. Something's going on in this island. I feel like we didn't give it opportunity, but I don't know. I kind of feel like we should step into this runic circle. I'm invisible. I think that maybe if we jump into the runic circle, we don't have to, like, we could just travel fast, like really fast, like super fast. We could just exit into.
Are you just not hiding in the bushes over there?
I'm not hiding. I'm right in front of you. You can't see me?
Actually, so Leah at this point will sort of be very deliberately using her I'm gonna bid for this one just because I feel like that's the only reasonable way to do it. I'm gonna bid Spook. Actually, no, I'm gonna bid Cloak and Dagger for this one, and say that Leah is sort of, as Nord is talking, very deliberately pinpointing where his voice is coming from, and as soon as he says, "I'm right here in front of you," she'll actually reach out and grab his clothes and sort of yank him to her a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. He's telegraphing himself, and also he has some blood splatter that makes it a little tiny bit easier. Nor do you try to resist this?
Yes. I'm going to bid Smoke and Mirrors.
So,
I don't want to get grabbed.
So this is how it's going to roll.
No touchy.
Okay, so Nord, you don't have to bid, you just have to throw down. Here's the thing, though. Because Leah has an advantage on this, I'm going to give her upper hand on her throwdown. So, Leah, on your action and your aspect, you have upper hand. Basically, it's advantage. You roll twice, you take the better. Nord, you don't have to bid. It is you throw down against whatever she, her successes. So go you there, Forth?
I'm not sure what to roll.
Yeah, what do you roll? Action die and whatever aspect makes sense for you to do what you want to do. What do you mean you don't have to roll down?
All right, I'm gonna go for mine. If I see Leah walking towards me, I'm gonna step back. So.
All right, well, fucking roll it. You gotta tell me what you do. I can't tell you what you do.
Yeah.
Rodney, peace out, man.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye.
Night.
All right. So, Leah, how many successes you got?
Dos.
Adelph. Nord.
2.
All right, so you guys are at limbo. Is anyone going to do anything?
Yes, I shall. I shall bid Spook to activate Master at Arms for an extra
so
2 successes.
All right, so she's got you by 2. Are you going to try to
yeah, I'll
spend
bid
all your resources to rock and roll? Do it.
I'll bid Smoke and Mirrors to activate my my jujitsu.
PvP. PvP. How many successes does it give you?
An extra success.
All right, so you're down 1. She's still winning. As you kind of do this like little Nord dance, but she's coming right at you, bruh.
I'm gonna
coming right at you.
I'm gonna use a movement proficiency.
All right, roll it, and we'll see if you get an extra success on it.
Oh, well, I got the same.
Still cleaning my pants.
I'm gonna use my my coat of many colors, and when she grabs for me, like it's gonna feel icky because he's just covered in shit. So she's not gonna want to touch it.
All right.
And that's an additional success.
Okay.
All right, so you're back at limbo as
all right.
you're sitting there grasping for shit as you grab something sort of like wet poop and ball sacky as you're like as you're like grabbing around and you're not really sure what it is.
I will likewise use a movement proficiency to re-roll my action dice.
Good, very good.
I got so let's see. That's an extra success now. So I got 10.
Right,
and I get a trade back.
All right, she's 1. Yes, you do. You got flair.
Okay.
So she's 1 on top. Tony and Simon, you see them doing this dance. It's like, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you, as they're running around the fucking top of this precipice.
Well, really, it actually looks like
apocalyptic storm is going down.
Well, let's be real though. It mostly just looks like Leah fucking around, like
yeah, like she's fucking like got a spider on her neck or something like.
No, just come out of the bushes and quit tricking Leah.
I'm gonna.
Mariah
use,
looks up at you. She
I'm
goes,
gonna use
"I think
Vagabond.
he's actually invisible, Simon."
I'm gonna yell at Leah. Stop that! I'm gonna use Vagabond to activate. I don't know. Shit. Counterpoint.
Okay.
Like, you want some more of this?
Okay.
Wait. How many
You wanna-
successes does it give you?
You really? It's an additional 2 successes.
All right, so he's up on you by 1. Here's the thing. You guys can only on your turns do 2 abilities and 2 ninja gear because you're tier 2. So if you've dropped 2 abilities, you're done with abilities. If you've dropped 2 ninja gear, you're done with ninja gear.
I've done.
All right,
I've dropped.
go on.
2 abilities. Yeah.
All right,
I
so
don't- I don't-
I have one more ability
one-
though. So I'm going
one-
to use. I'm going to bid Good Cop to activate Turmoil in Philosophy, and say, God damn it, Nord! I'm trying to prove a point to Tony, or to Simon.
You can't
Alright.
touch me. I'm the
That
gingerbread
gives me an
man.
extra. That gives me an extra 2 successes. So now I'm 1 up.
So that means 1 up.
I
Nord.
got another piece of ninja gear. I'm gonna flash my camera really fast, right in Leah's face.
Boom!
So
blind-
All right, roll it. See how many successes you get. You need at least
That's,
1 to tie.
Flare. So that's 2 successes.
All right.
Flare.
So you regain a trait, and you're up by 1. As Leah, you're like, Katish! You get bright light, invisibly from nowhere in the face. You got ninja gear. You got breath. If you want to go that route,
Just let it go. Just let it go.
Why
It'll be
not?
okay.
Good.
I will bid. Well, at this point, I'll whip out my 38 revolver and bid
Oh
that.
shit!
What did I do to you? I'm just trying to live, man. I'm just trying to live. I'm hurt. I'm fucking
Oh,
hurt.
the next scene is so far away, y'all. It's so far away.
I'm like, my plot armor is nearly. It's not. I'm not completely out of plot armor, but like, hold up. Like, seriously.
You hear Nord talking about plot armor.
I'm like, ow! Like, don't. Just same team.
So anyway, so I'm bidding that to get add extra success to put us back
Now,
at limbo.
how are you gonna use your because when friends pull out guns, are you gonna use this to your advantage to make him? Are you pointing it at him? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, actually, Leo will point the gun at Nord and be like, Nord, I've made my point. I know exactly damn well where you are. So, just
All right,
Just
so you got
behave
1
yourself.
success, correct? All right.
yeah.
You all are at limbo for all of that. Fucking-tacular. Okay, as that scene goes down, and you have spent so many delicious resources.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna send you into rounds just to be a fucking dick. No, I'm kidding. Tony and Simon, what are you two doing as this display is
I
occurring?
am. Well, I tried to call out to Nord and tell him to come out. I'm just like
Don't worry about it. Serves it right. Hey,
head
let's,
in hand. Sorry, what, Tony?
serves it right. Don't worry about it. They'll figure it out.
So we are on a hilltop area because it goes up and then back down, right?
Yep. You see before
So-
you them rustling about, trees everywhere, stony path with stairs. Out ahead, down, you see the channel that separates Bell Island from Detroit. To your right, you can see St. Clair Lake, which is massive, and the storm, which is obscuring it. you can see the Chambly Bridge down the hill. Also down the hill to the left would be where the little hidden bay is and the boat. And then way across you see the lighthouse. If you were to go left, you would go back onto the beach where you guys initially.
Right.
And you have not gone down and to the right, to the north part. You have not done that yet.
All right. So
Although that there doesn't look like there's a path. It looks like it's a difficult terrain.
So what do you think, Tony? They're goofing off. Do you think we should try to investigate this island more, or hit to the lighthouse, or go to the Butte house? What are your thoughts?
I can't help but wonder why this ravine that we're on is here. Seems like someone built it.
Well, do you mean the stairwell we're on? Yeah, it's been carved.
No, like the hill, the whole thing.
I mean, it could be. This island's been here for as long as I've known.
Let's we can't get on the boat. We'll probably die trying to cross this thing. Ford the river.
It's getting treacherous. If we're going to go, we probably need to go quickly. I don't think it's gonna let up. I don't know what's... The Blue Hand group said they were supposed to be over here to help us. I haven't seen hide nor hair of them, so I don't know what's going on.
As you see Leah pull out a gun and point it and say what she says to Nord, Mariah yelps and she says, "Mom, no!" and runs out and gets in between you, Leah, and where you think Nord is. Let's roll a chaos die. Actually, you know what? Let's do a fate roll. You're muted.
Chaos die. Chaos die. I want the chaos die.
You want the chaos die?
Yeah.
How the chaos die instead of the fate roll? Because you know where I'm going with this.
Are you gonna
fine.
shoot for fucking your daughter?
I'm not gonna shoot anybody, probably. Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, point the gun. What's the case against chaos die or against fate roll?
I don't know. Fine,
All right,
we'll
we're
do the
fate
fate
rolling it.
roll.
So, fortune and false fortune. Who is it? All right, we're gonna say Tony and Simon. You got to choose. I'll give you 3 seconds to choose.
I'm going to be...
Two,
I'm going to say fortune.
1. All right, Tony, you're false. Here are the stakes. False fortune. Leah has produced a pistol and has pointed it at someone, and her daughter ran out in front. Hey, anyone who's sensitive, you should probably tune out at this point, because we don't know what's going to happen. So, false fortune. Leah's gun goes off and shoots Mariah. And we get to roll damage. Fortune. Leah has gun control in this wild moment. Nord realizes what's going on, even though he's fucking high as shit. And you guys actually come out of the... Okay? Fortune. Mariah actually solves this Mercutio style. False fortune, she gets Mercutio'd. Or at least takes damage. So, roll it. Indeed.
Ugh. Fortune is 42.
Uh-oh.
42 is the greatest number in the world.
41.
Baby.
Oh!
What? Oh! What?
All right.
That's impossible.
Leah, I don't know how this works, but Mariah's head appears in front of your pistol. You realize your finger's on the trigger. You have bid your pistol to force Nord to do what he doesn't want to do, what you want him to do. Oh, how the ring dominates us. But you're able to catch yourself. Tell us the situation. Go.
Leah basically reflexively, as soon as Mariah gets in front of her, pulls the pistol up and takes her finger off the trigger. Shit, Mariah, calm down. I'm not going to shoot him, probably.
You shouldn't point guns at people. You told me that.
Hey! Do as I say, not as I do.
You never point a gun at someone unless you're willing to shoot them.
I didn't say I wasn't willing to. I said I probably wouldn't.
Mom!
Everyone calm down. We're supposed to be helping each other, not pointing weapons at each other. No matter how
I
much
am
we want
helping.
to.
I'm helping you to have a goddamn reality check, Simon.
By pointing a gun, that's always a good idea.
No, I'm trying to get Nord. I'm trying to grab him so I can shove him against you so you can realize that maybe there's some shit going on that doesn't make any sense.
Well, there's a lot of stuff right now that's not making any sense.
Right, like there's an invisible man right here next to us.
There's a crack, almost like a thunder peal, from within the forest. Nord, you are able to escape from Leah's cornering in all this hubbub.
I kind of get low because I feel a little bit terrified, and I quietly, I don't make any noise, kind of walk around behind Simon, and I sit and I listen, and so I'm positioning myself between Leah and Simon.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so yes, Oh, okay. All right. Where's my pencil? I'm in a bid.
Now hold on. You have to justify this
man.
bid because how do you know?
Well, we're in the middle of a forest, and I don't know if any of you have been in there's debris and shit all over the place.
That is true, but you're yelling, and the tensions are high, and you almost shot your daughter in the face. So you can do it.
But Mariah,
you can do it. You can do it, but do remember he's invisible, right? And there's a lot of sound. I'm just giving him the benefit of the doubt. This bid you can do it, but you got to throw down on top. He'll get a bonus. So what do you bid?
I'm bidding Masad.
Okay. This is Masad to notice that he is moving. So
Yes.
throw down, and I'm going to arbor to call it. This will be it. You guys can't escalate after this, okay? Nord, go ahead and throw down. You get an automatic +2 successes. So this is what I would give a normal antagonist, because it is very difficult in this tense moment with all the shit that's going on, plus the thunder crack that happened behind you. Ergo, the plot. So, you get a +2. Go. Throw all your shit into this. If you want to spend breath to make it go to limbo, you can do that. I encourage you to spend your fucking breath on this bullshit PvP. Please do. You better be accomplishing some goals. I love it.
I rolled.
I would not tell her what you got. I would keep that secret.
3 successes.
You said you gave me 1 success?
You get 2.
So that's 4 successes.
All right. That's it. As Leah with Masad, I know, pouty face, you look around. You sense, how did he? He just gets by you. And you don't know where he is. You know he's around. He couldn't have gotten far. But you don't know where he is.
And from this moment on, I'm just going to remain silent. And every time I see Simon move, I'm going to move with him.
I appreciate this. What do you bid to do that?
I'm going to bid smoke and mirrors.
Okay. That is active. Leah's not happy. Good.
I know Nord was messing with some stuff when we first got onto the island from
You make fun of me.
Grimbald's stash. So
What?
I don't think he's in his right mind right now. We should probably...
Another
Did any-
crack.
Where is that? You hear that loud noise? Where is
It's
it
coming from behind you. From the
Like,
forest.
Behind us,
You
as
can-
in the lake? Or...
You can bid or throw down to know exactly where it's coming from.
Okay. I will bid... observant.
I love the PvP. As you bid observant. Go on.
Is it too late to use my breath?
Oh my god. Just can't lose. Just can't lose. No, absolutely you can spend breath. Absolutely you can spend breath. All right,
All
Nord.
right.
She drops breath. You can spend breath if you want to go to limbo.
What do I need to...
Well, how would double
You don't-
limbo?
you don't
How
have
would
to.
double limbo work?
So this is how it works. Well, I'm not going to give you the stakes. If you spend it, you spend it.
No, I'm just confused. I didn't even know double limbo was a thing. Like,
It's possible. So
Yeah.
if she drops breath, she immediately goes. But it is in her favor.
Yeah.
Because this is PvP. Normally, you don't have to do that because antagonists usually don't have breath. But when it's PvP, the player versus player, the other player has the option to also drop breath, which makes it actually even limbo. So it's not in positive or negative for either one of you. As in, toward your intention, in fact, it's just going to be whatever the situation dictates. So, Leah, you drop breath. We'll get to what happens. Nord, you have the option of dropping breath, which raises it to...
I'll bid Chameleon to activate.
So that won't work because she dropped breath.
No. Oh, okay. So I'll just... Oh, so can I bid Kobayashi Maru? Nope, I can't
None of it
bid
matters. No, if
That's fine. I'll let her drop breath. I mean, if
Okay.
she sees me, she sees me. That's fine.
So that's the thing is when it comes
She
to
goes to
PvP,
limbo.
when it comes to player versus antagonist,
Yeah.
those rules work. But when it comes to PvP, it's a little different because you're supercharged.
Okay, well,
So
go
there's
to
a
limbo.
point. All right. So it's limbo in her favor unless you drop breath.
I can do...
Like pretty much that's the only move.
I couldn't do when plans go awry.
Nope. Breath is the highest level, and literally the rules state no matter what has rolled, what has been spent, throw it away. It's like
Yeah,
you
I'm not
didn't
going to
do
spend a
it.
breath on this.
All right. You could burn breath.
Nope, I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
I'm going to let
All
it
right.
go.
Excellent. To answer Simon, with your bid, observant, you know it is the ice sheet on that pool that has broken. Probably from the torrent that's now underneath it. And then it broke again, meaning that if there's something down below, it can come out through it. You all wasting time. You're on a timer as Leah leaps past you, pushing you out of the way. Simon and Tony, You can bid or throw down to keep your footing, or else you fall off the slick path and fall into the forest. As Leah leaps past you, she must have this. Leah, roll a d10. You will gain these in tallies to see if you raise your period of life. Nord, you see her coming. Sorry, just a second. Nord, you see her coming. As you realize she's gonna get me. As her hand reaches for your face. What were you saying, Simon?
I was just gonna say I bid brute. So even though she tries to push through me, I'm stocky and stout. That it's like a.
You have played Red Rover too many times to get thrown off of this path. As she shoulder checks you, but you stand still. You hold on to Maria. What about you, Tony?
Wait, I
You
thought
abominable snowman or what?
Wait, Nord, I thought you were between me and Simon.
No,
He's behind.
Oh,
He's behind him.
gotcha.
I am going to throw down.
Do it. So to stay on the path and not be jumbled up would be threshold 2. So you need 3 successes for a clean, sexy success. 2 for limbo.
I got 2 successes.
All right. As you're off balance, but you stay on the path. You find yourself like on a snowbank, trying to keep your balance as you maybe hold onto a tree or something, and just feel uneasy when it comes to that. Leah, with limbo, you in fact grab onto Nord. You have a hold of him. It is in your favor. You actually have dropped to one knee because it's slick. As Nord, she grabs you directly by the nuts.
I thought you didn't like me.
Leah will actually Leah will actually blush a little bit, and she said, "Damn it! This is why I told Mariah to use the back of her hands."
No, aren't you supposed to be like, I thought you didn't like me?
Oh, I thought you didn't like me like that.
Like you didn't like me. Drizzle, I'll give you a pip. That was good. As Tony and Simon, you see Leah doing the international symbol for which also doubles as the SSA salute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bid my flaw just to opium addict.
Yeah.
I got coke dick, so it's really fucking small. It's like it's just poking out.
As you hear Nord maybe even squeak, "Coke dick."
Bloody hell.
That ice is cracking. That sinkhole is getting larger.
The world action goes. You all don't see it, but you can feel the dark presence of something moving towards you. We'll say specifically, Simon, you can, because you had bid for it. The rest of you feel a cold chill, somehow colder than the wind. It cuts to the bone. The weather changes somehow. Simon, something is on the stairs.
Hey.
It's looking at you. You can just sense it over your shoulder, through the trees, as it starts rushing claws into the stone, ripping the stone up.
I'm going to, this is me yelling, fucking knock it off. Something's coming. We fight or we run. We decide now.
Leaping towards you
I'm gonna spend cunning.
Nord spins cutting.
I'll spend.
Yeah.
I'll spend.
I am as well. I throw Mariah behind me.
She yelps and curls into a ball as abject fear grips everyone, but you're dropping cunning. Who else is spending? Okay. So I've got.
So it's me and Nord.
So you three. So not Tony. Perfectly fine. Okay. Actions on you guys. The forest, you literally see in the dark, despite the ambient light, it get dark. Like the darkness, or like the light is absorbed into the void. Absolute blackness. The negativity of light is rushing from down below in the forest towards you. You dropped cunning. Go.
I am just going to shoot because I was observant and I feel where it was coming from. So I'm going to spend gunplay or bid gunplay and shoot using my cop instincts.
Oh,
shoot into what I figure is the middle of the mass of whatever's coming.
Yep. As Simon turns, spins around on his heel. You shooting once, twice, what?
I will go ahead and shoot twice.
Okay, you get a extra D6 for that. It's a chaos die, unless you have the ability for it.
No.
With the ability, it's not a chaos die, it's an extra die. And then as you upgrade that ability, it becomes a higher die type. That's the gunplay idea. Nord, you're invisible.
I know. I'm so invisible. I'm invisible. It's my turn, isn't it?
After Simon, yes. What are you doing?
Pulling out my 38 with the runic bullets. And I'm going to play this game. I'm going to bid surprise kill. I'm invisible to activate the marksman ability that I have. And
throw thyself down.
I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold until I see the white, until he starts to attack one of us.
Okay.
Is that, can I wait till like just before that moment?
Yes.
Okay.
I realize what's coming for us.
Oh, you can tell the class or in game or not.
It's Drakra finally coming to get his comeuppance.
All right. You see a Birdman leap out from the. Yeah, Simon.
4 successes.
You are at limbo. This creature's bow def bonus defense is 4. That it does not know you're attacking means it does not roll.
Okay.
So that means is it's half damage as you roll.
Okay, so that is 5 successes.
Okay, and it's half damage rounded up.
Oh, even with a clean success?
Yeah, he said 5 successes.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you got a clean success.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's...
Yeah, it's only half damage if it has resistance. Meaning it's like a magical being or something. Unless you have, something that counteracts that.
That's 5 damage.
5 damage?
Yep.
Okay. Boom! As you hear 2 shots. Clang, clang! And sort of a grunt. As this darkness, almost like frame by frame, moves up. A fear starts building in your taint.
Oh.
All of you who are looking.
Wait a second. I did 2
but you-
shots. So does that? What extra? I only did damage for 1 shot. What extra?
The when you do 2 shots, you get
Yeah.
an extra chaos die. So you should have rolled 2 d6s for chaos dice.
Oh, okay.
So roll another one and see if you get successes.
Is it? Yeah, the 1 more success on that.
Okay.
So
Yep. All right.
Right.
So yeah, the idea is so the mechanic is if you do multiple attacks, all that does is it gives you a chaos die. So it gives you the idea of an extra success. But if you take that ability for multiple attacks, for firearms or for martial weapons, it makes it an extra die, which means it's not a chaos die. So it doesn't fuck you up with a 1. And then as you upgrade it, it goes to a D8, then a D10 extra
well,
die.
do I do since it's the second shot? Do I do the whole damage over again? Or
No,
just-
no, you just get the extra die. So all it does is give you extra damage. So you can get a maximum of 2, which I know seems a little odd, but it is balanced in its.
Okay.
Okay. As this fear starts building, but you guys have cunning. Nord, you're holding your action till the last moment. You see this darkness occurring. You see a silhouette, a black hole of a hulking thing with spines growing out of it. As maybe you look a little bit into it, the spines are writhing like beings stuck to its train. As you're holding back the fear, it is not yet on you. Leah, you have dropped cunning as well. What do you do?
Well, since realistically, Leah probably never put away her 38 revolver.
Yep.
So I already have it out, and after Simon hits it and it, groans or whatever, Leah will sort of use that to hone in, so to speak. And I will bid good cop to shoot at it. And then I'll
good.
also-
Boom.
Then I will also bid precise to activate Master at Arms to give myself an extra 2 successes anyway, plus whatever I end up doing
Alright.
on the actual dice.
Threshold is 4. However, it's been attacked once, so the threshold is.
Okay.
Remember, ganging up on stuff, unless they have Iron Guard, is that you actually lower the threshold to attack.
Okay. So that is a total of 4 successes.
All right, clean success. As
And then-
side by side, it's that scene where it's like you see Simon pop out, and then right in front of him, Leah, with their
And I am
38
also using-
specials.
And I am also using the rune rounds.
Yep. Rune round, go.
So that is a total of 7 damage.
Blammo! Simon, you hear the crack, the blast of Leah's gun, and being this close, obviously your ears ring. Both of your ears ring. All of your ears ring. There's a voice you could swear you hear, or perhaps remember. It's a man's voice, perhaps? It's kind of hard to tell in the groan, this rumble. And it's saying arcane words. Somehow they give you a sense of power, of changing the future, of changing reality. It's hard to describe. Words spoken a long time ago. As these bullets shoot out these caster shells. And as they rip into the darkness, you see runes, just a flash, sparkle in front of you. And a mighty howl of pain. And vicious anger. As the darkness envelops the trees around you, And Nord, you see this thing, claws appear like a Balrog over the steps, towering 12 feet. It has multiple appendages that reach out. And in its image is abject horror. What is it? It is a pile of limbs and claws and teeth and eyeballs, undulating in dimensions you cannot describe. You hear a scream that invokes blood as Mariah is tearing her hair out, blood rolling down her, screaming at the top of her lungs, pissing everywhere.
Yeah, that's
Tony.
when I'll probably shoot it.
Indeed. Tony, roll sanity roll. Simon, roll sanity roll. Leah, roll sanity roll. Nord, you have cunning. You don't have to roll it yet. Go.
I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna do a cold shot. You said it's got a head full of eyes.
Yep.
So I'm gonna try and find the centermost part of its head
Uh-huh.
for its eyes.
Shoot at. Do it.
I'm gonna unload both these rounds of runic bullets. And
All right, so Oh, go on.
I'm gonna use I'm gonna use my surprise kill assassin that I was saying to activate the marksman.
Okay. So, first things first, make your throwdown. So your action and your grace. Remember, because you're doing a called shot, you've got the D6 chaos die.
Just for reference, I got 2 successes.
Tell me in just a moment.
Okay.
We'll get to you guys.
Holy shit. That is 5 successes.
Good. All right. 5 right there. Now you have you added in your abilities yet?
I haven't. No, yeah, I added my marksman.
You added all. You added all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll a D4 for the headshot. This is straight up damage.
Okay. That is 1.
Okay. Remember, you got proficiencies. You can re-roll.
I do. I'm gonna leave it because I roll a D4 like shit.
You can. If you don't like D4s, you can roll a D8 and just half it.
Yeah. I can't even see the D4. Good call. I appreciate that. I don't know how much the runic bullets. I don't know how much the runic bullets.
They do a +2 instead of a +1.
All right. But I don't know what dice to roll. Is it a D?
It's 2d4. It's 2d4.
2d4. Well, I'm gonna roll a D8.
Yep. So roll thy damage. Oh yeah.
Oh god.
1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. I get it.
It's all ones.
All right.
All ones.
So, what is the total?
So that's 3, plus I did 5, so that's 4. I'm gonna spend a skullduggery and a violence proficiency to re-roll 2 of the D4s. To do a little bit more.
You had 5 successes and you got 3, so that'd be 8.
Oh, 8.
Yeah, that's some serious math.
I don't know. So I got I rolled another 1. So I got 2 of the dice. I rolled all 1s except for one of the dice was a 3.
Okay.
So that is whatever. I'm lost. So I rolled 3 dice. One of them was a 3 and 2 1, so that's 5. Plus the extra 6 plus the marksman ability, so it's 6. I did 6. I did wrong. I don't know. I don't know what.
It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Okay, so this is what you did.
Yeah.
This is why you start out with your throwdown, because your throwdown is looking for successes. You find out what the throwdown is. Whatever those successes are, when you do damage, you're adding straight to it. So you have 5. That's the number. Now, the damage you rolled is straight up.
So 10.
So you got 5 on top of that. Bam, 10. All right.
Yeah.
Good. Now you measure that against the threshold, which is 2 at this point, which means you deal 8 damage total. All right. Shooting this thing in the head. The crack of... It's a 38 special as well, isn't it? All of you have 38 specials. Boom! Again, the calm, steady words juxtaposed with the insanity around you. Tony, how many successes did you get on your sanity?
2.
Okay, I am not going to ask if you guys add anything. I'm going to tell you what the threshold is. It is 5.
I go nuts.
Okay. Tony, gain a derangement. So take a box. Gain a flaw as well, which is... terror.
Is this something you could use? Like, is it something you could use an ability for? Or not really.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, in that case,
Absolutely. This is a throwdown. Absolutely.
Okay. Well, then in that case, I will bid unscathed to activate Turmoil in Philosophy, which will bring me to Limbo.
Yeah, it's way better.
I mean, yeah.
All right, you will gain a flaw, which is, we'll call it Night Terror. So, Tony, it's called Night Terror, because that's literally what this being is called. Simon, what'd you get?
I only got 4, and I used everything.
Okay. You will gain. You can spend breath to go to limbo.
I'll spin breath to go to limbo.
All right. This is a good use of breath. Roll your d10, see how many ticks you get. Remember, if you get to 20, let me know. Same thing for you, Leah, when you spent breath. If you're at 20, then absolutely let me know. It's not a big deal, but let me know. Okay. Simon, you get a flaw called Night Terror.
I already have Night Terror.
Oh, well, then we need to upgrade that fucking flaw to something else. Maybe the truth hurts. Tony, you have failed by more than... You didn't utterly fail with a 1, but you failed by more than 2. Do you want to do anything that makes that not a critical failure? You got proficiencies, you've got abilities, you got ninja gear, you have breath you can spend. It's perfectly fine if you want to go that route. I will say, this is one of the bad ones.
I will bid one of my traits.
Yep.
Look the other way.
All right. And what ability are you acting? That will hopefully give you success.
Prayer.
Yep. All right. I figured. How many upgrades you got on it?
I got 2.
Good. So that means your 2 goes to a 4. Way the fuck better than getting a crit fail. You do not stab your eyes out. You were going to lose an eye as you find yourself clawing at your face. And just for a moment, it seems absolutely normal to stop what you're seeing, to crush your eyes. As somehow you're able to literally like give yourself whiplash, wrench your head around and just look the other way. You will take damage for doing this, but you don't lose your fucking eyeballs. You fail by 1 and not 3. So whatever derangement you got, take it back. So you don't get that 1 derangement, you still get the flaw. Nord, roll me a d4. That is the damage Tony takes on his poor vertebrae.
Four? Like,
How he rolls it.
I mean, all I've been rolling is 1. So,
Tony, as you literally give yourself whiplash, like C2 just fucking on fire,
sorry.
as you're like, almost like you hear your neck just, but you look away. Simon at Limbo, taking the flaw. You see Tony and what just happened. You see Mariah ripping her hair out. Mind you, Mariah did not critically fail. She got 3. No, sure, she got 4. Babbling incoherently. Leah at Limbo as well. How is it that you two deal with what you're seeing?
Simon deals with it with anger. It's more so he sees what it's doing to Mariah and is furious beyond belief.
As rage, absolutely, you just see red. Leah, how do you deal with it?
Leah probably kind of, in a sense, does the opposite. She will probably start sort of disassociating and like completely fall back on her training in the Mossad, which was at the time particular was designed to to sort of break her in a sense, so that way she could fall back on her training in times like this.
Yeah, there's like no emotion. You're like, Leah's not here and now. Nord, did you roll your sanity roll? Roll it.
that is 3 successes, but I would like to use. I mean, it needs to be 5 successes. Is that correct?
Yep, you are
So,
literally seeing a horror.
I would like to use a flaw, which is tinnitus.
Nice. Cool.
To activate my Sin of Colors.
Cool.
Because I'm seeing a lot of shit right now.
Yep.
So that gives me
your limbo.
limbo.
Nord, somehow all of what you're doing and seeing, it's somehow dulled as you do gain a flaw. It'll be night terrors or something to that effect. As you see the effect on everyone, you see Simon. Simon, are you yelling? Are you just seething? What's the deal?
Oh, it looks like Marv from Sin City, where he's like has the big you see the veins in the neck and the tints.
He looks like he's about to pop as Leah looks way too calm. Tony has turned his head around. Mariah is just screaming at the top of her lungs, not looking, as this thing gets a turn. Too fast. You see the claws of its legs move forward. You are all enveloped in its darkness and absolute freezing temperature. As it grows in size around you, you hear the cracking of the trees freezing. You hear their limbs falling, breaking all around you, as the canopy that is above you, protecting you from the storm, falls. And you are all buried in it. Darkness for a few moments. We need 4 D10s rolled.
I'll roll one.
How we're gonna do this?
I don't think you want me to roll one now.
Yeah. How we're gonna do
makes
this?
sense. Okay.
How we're gonna do this is this. We're gonna take the lowest 2 and add them together, and that is the damage. So, roll your D10s.
Oh, each of us rolls one D10.
Oh yeah.
It's 8.
8. Also 8.
Oh, I also got 8.
Oh my god. All right.
You said a
16.
D10? I rolled a D4. You said
Well, how'd
a D10?
you get an 8?
I got an 8.
Really? All right. So 16. So, this is on you guys. It is a reaction roll. Remember, you've got your action die, your aspect die, and all your abilities, your ninja gear, to reduce that damage. It is 16 damage right
I'm
now.
going to spend a breath.
All right. You go immediately to limbo, which means you take 8. You half it.
Oh, and can I do other things on top of breath?
Nope.
No.
Once breath is done, everything else is gone.
So is it possible to get less than 8 damage?
If you roll really, really, really high.
All right, I'm going to not spend a breath.
Okay. I would roll. So that's the catch-22. You can. It's a gamble. You can spend all your stuff and try to get as high as possible, and then spend breath, or you can just drop breath. You could also burn it, in which case you wouldn't take any damage, but then you lose 1 breath forever.
Yeah, forever.
Forever.
Reaction roll is grace.
It could be any of them that you could make sense of. Literally any of your aspects would work. So, Hulker, what aspect you rolling? You got
I'm
that
gonna
and
roll-
your D10.
Wits.
Was this is your
Okay, and remember you got your action die too. Roll those. Tell me the successes. Remember you got your proficiencies to reroll. Remember you can activate abilities to gain
3
successes.
successes.
So you want to add to it.
I will add. I will spend my learning proficiency.
Okay, that would be re-rolling one of those die and hoping for a better number. Remember, you got your ninja gear. You can do that twice. Gives you extra dice. You got your abilities. You can add. Give you extra successes.
I will bid my baton.
Okay, as you boop boop boop, like bat some branches out of the way. Go ahead and roll it. Add up all the successes you got.
6 successes. That means I take 10 damage, right?
So what would a baton give me in terms of extra dice?
I'll give you a D6 for it.
All right.
And you know what? You all can get a chaos die.
Oh, that's a 6.
you want.
So that's
If you
that's
want,
extra
remember?
success.
Nice. If you roll a 1 though, it all goes to shit. All right, so you're at 4. Got abilities. Prayer would probably be a good one.
Oh, I'm bidding prayer again.
All right. That gives you 2 more.
Because I am invisible. Do I get any success from just naturally?
This is
being
just
invisible?
collateral stuff that's coming down. Like the trees don't care if you're invisible or not.
Oh, so these are the trees.
This is just falling shit. Yeah.
So
it's just
so
falling.
what about something like kettle, where like I just
You can
did
get away with
kettle,
something once.
to just
If you do kettle, you can get away with one thing. So I would half the damage on top of it. So whatever the total is, I'd half.
So it's 16 points of damage total.
Yep.
So it'd be 8 points of damage.
With breath, and
With
then
breath.
4 points with kettle. That's what I would do.
And what about Kobayashi Maru? Because that gives me the ability to escape
Yeah, I mean you can
out
do
of
it.
the situation. So I pull
Yeah,
Kobayashi Maru.
The thing with Kobayashi Maru, it's not necessarily unscathed.
Oh, this is and it's escaping from an unwinnable
Yeah.
situation.
Right. Like in the event that 4 damage kills you, Kobayashi Maru will work, but if it doesn't, then it's not going to reduce it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be pretty deep into wounds. If I took the whole thing, I would be dead.
Yep.
So that's the answer. I would have to sprint. I'll spend a breath. I'll also do kettle, and I'll use my sneak to activate when plans go awry.
Sure. It all reduces. So that means you're at 2 damage.
Yeah, that's
Is what you take. And we'll describe that in a second.
Oh, and I also have a +1 to my magic. Oh, this is not magic, is it? This is physical.
Correct. Holker, so you're at 6 right now with all the stuff you've done that you can add to it. You got to use that character.
Yeah.
You got ninja gear. You have 1 more ninja gear since you've used your baton, and you have used prayer, so you have 1 more ability.
Probably flashlight.
All right, it gives you another d6. Roll it. You're looking for 4, 5, 6.
Can I spend a narrative point to say
That's
that I
another one.
covered Mariah when this started to happen?
Absolutely, you can. Absolutely, you can protect Mariah.
Do I need to
All
take
right, so
damage
Holker,
for
you're.
her?
Oh, we're gonna get there. Holker, so you're at 7. Remember, you got 1 more ability. Right now, you're
One
at
more
9.
ability. How about?
Leah, you've already rolled, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's about it.
All right. You take 9 damage.
Plus the 4 that I took from the other one.
Yeah. So remember, it goes through your plot armor first, and then you can disseminate it how you wish with sanity and wounds. You do not want to go to 0 on sanity or wound. If you do, let me know. Leah, did you roll?
I did. I got a total of 6 successes.
All right, so you take 10 damage.
Whoa.
Simon,
My
what'd you
wounds
get?
and sanity both go to 0.
All right. Thank you for letting me know that. We'll get to you. Simon, what'd you get?
I had 6 successes, which dropped me down to I took 10 damage for myself.
Yep. Covering. So Mariah takes 16 damage, right? Because all of you do. We're going to say since she's small, though, maybe she'll take a little less. Hey, Leah, roll me a d6. We'll see how much
Can we
less
bid
she takes.
Mariah to like
Yes, you
curl into a
can.
ball? Why don't we bid
Yes.
Mariah and some
You
of her
guys can
abilities?
You guys can do that.
I would like. I feel like we should. Can Mariah spend a breath to go?
She didn't have any breath. Well, she
Oh,
has 1 technically. She technically
okay.
has 1 breath. She does.
I feel like
She does.
She should spend the breath at least.
It's up to you guys.
Yes. I think
But
so.
Well, let's
Sheesh.
do this first. What does she get on her d6 to reduce the damage? She's tiny.
4.
Okay, so she's taking 12 damage, right? You have bids for her. She also technically has a breath. She has 1, so she can spend it, but that means she's at 0, and that means she is shadowed. It's fine. She's fine, but it means the vitality is not quite there. She can be possessed. She can be. She's much more easily swayed.
Can we spend her? I don't know her stats, but her friendship with Simon.
Simon's already helping her out.
Yeah.
If you bid her, it will reduce the damage on her.
Yeah.
We'll bid her then.
Yeah, we'll definitely
Okay.
bid her.
Everybody's good with
Yeah.
bidding Mariah. All right?
Yes.
Mariah, somehow, she's in this insanity. As Simon, tell us, what is the description of how you do what you do and
When
go
I
you that forth?
when I see when I see the stuff start to come down, I literally just go and full-fledged cover her. So I've got my like I try to bring my cloak out and around her and literally just full-fledged to where she's almost completely under me. And even though like I will be battered down, like I'm staying strong. I'm like it's hitting me and it's pushing me down, but I'm not crushing her.
All right. Leah, roll me a d10.
Am I giving you just a straight number or am I giving you
Yep.
successes?
Straight number.
Okay. 5.
As Simon, you come down doing exactly what you said. You hear the crashing. You're getting battered. She will take 7 damage. Now, you get a choice. If you're building a tent around her, you can take all that damage, or you can take half of it. It's up to you. 3, 2.
I will take all the damage.
All right. You protect Mariah completely, somehow, with your body. Take 7 more damage as... What are you guys at when it comes to wounds and sanity?
I have
have-
4 wounds and 3 sanity.
Huh.
Left or that you've taken?
I've taken 4 wounds. I have 3 sanity
see.
left.
I see. So you got 2 wounds and 3 sanity left. Okay.
Fuck.
What about you, Nord?
I've only taken 7 plot armor.
Nice. Simon? How you doing, buddy?
Protecting. Well, I was not bad until I protected Mariah. I have 5 wounds and 5 sanity left
Okay.
because
Tony, how about you, buddy?
I am at 0.0.0.
As some time passes, maybe 10 minutes, you all are concussed. Some of you less than others. Nord, you're just upside down somehow in the trees, like off to the side. Somehow you got out of it with Kettle and Kobayashi. You just sort of like rode the surfboard of trees out that way and didn't take as much damage. As Nord, you get up, climbing up the hill. You find Leah clawing her way out of these evergreens, cut up, some branches stuck in her arms, maybe one in like her shoulder, like she's been pierced. You look over and you see Simon lifting up and Mariah perfectly fine. She's all scraped and whatnot and bruised, but she's not hurt. There is a large, or not large, maybe like a quarter-inch branch stuck through Simon's side. Like just it's not mortal, but it doesn't look happy. As you walk over, you see Tony impaled, blood out of his mouth, absolutely impaled through the chest. So Tony, do you burn breath to survive? For that is the mechanic. It's the same thing that Leah did when she got swamp thinged.
I'm all out of breath.
Yeah. Do you burn one of your breath? Because you have 4.
Oh, 4?
Yeah, you have 4 total. You burn one of the max.
Yeah, I will.
Nord, you see Tony impaled through one of his lungs. Dead. Tony, we'll get to you in a second. Action's on you guys.
Is the monster still here?
The darkness has lifted. It's a fog high in the air. There's the nightmare chill, but that being is not here right
now. I'm going to rush over to Tony and start digging him out.
As you pull him off of this branch. Go on.
Leah will go over to Simon and look at the branches in him, and very sort of dispassionately, we don't want to pull this out, but I will break it off so it's not cumbersome. And Leah will break off the branch so it's like just a tiny stub.
Thank you. Mariah, are you okay?
She kind of giggles. Yeah, what was that? You notice there's a chunk of her hair just missing. That she's literally just ripped out of her hair. And like some blood.
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
Leah
Footfalls
seen
in the forest coming towards you.
Leah seeing the blood coming down Mariah's head will rip off a piece of her shirt and wet it with her mouth and start dabbing away the blood around her face and start trying to get the bleeding to stop.
Which way do I need to bid to know where the footfalls are coming from?
No. You know they're not coming from behind you, where the horror. They're not coming from the beach. They're coming from the forest to your left. So towards the west. From the deep forest. It's actually kind of a little bit beyond where Nord was.
There are more people
Sounds like
coming.
one person.
There's someone else coming. Try and get her to safety. And I will post up with my gun raised that way.
You see a light, almost like a flashlight. Those of you that are looking, maybe 30, 40 feet away. Looks like it's maybe mounted on like staff or something. As this figure, you can't quite see it because of the light, is moving towards you. Action's on you guys.
Turn that. Oh, go ahead.
Leah will actually, now that she, the light will catch her attention, and she'll turn that way and pull her pistol up, and just sort of. I'm trying to decide what she would make more sense for her to. Yeah, I guess Leah would probably just put, sort of stay kneeling on the ground and ready her pistol for whatever's coming their way.
Nord, with scent of colors bid, as you turn and look over your shoulder, you see a man in robes who looks like a wizard with a long beard and almost like a hologram undulating behind him within the tree, like coiled around the trees and moving around like a huge like barracuda moving around a dragon of scintillating colors, like seemingly like moving with this thing, this person. As you look at this man's face, you realize there is no beard. It's just light, and he looks old. And then as it sort of moves past, it's not a man, it's a woman who's in her youth. As her face changes into something else, as she's moving forward, you realize you're really fucking high. Tony, you're dead. About 10 feet from you, this person stops. Actions on you guys. Do you say or do anything?
No.
Who are you? Don't make me start shooting.
You hear a voice which is non-binary, we'll call it, because it's anything. You can't place what gender or race or anything it is. It's non-human, in fact. Or is it? It's every human. I believe you've lost someone. As you see coming from, as this person raises their hand, coming from the darkness, Tony moving towards the person. Tony, you find yourself walking towards this wizard person.
That doesn't answer my question.
He's dead.
Tony, what are you doing?
Do I realize I'm walking towards this person?
Yeah, suddenly you are.
I turn around and try not to walk towards this person.
Yeah, it's up to you. It's whatever you want to do.
I walk back over to them.
As Tony stops walking towards the person and starts walking towards you guys, Tony, there's a long silence, Simon, and you're watching this wizard stand there. Tony, you clambering up, roll a d4 plus 1, and that's how many wounds and sanity. You split it between the two that you get back. So whatever the number is, you put into wounds and sanity so that they're not 0.
So that's a 4 total?
Okay, so you could do 2 and 2, or 3 and 1, whatever it is. As you're fucked up, you're not feeling good, but you get up and you look down next to Nord and see your dead body. You may gain a derangement and a flaw.
You can say that, yeah.
The flaw is risen. As you see the body quickly start to rot. Simon and Leah. Onus Deseranta. Onus Deseranta. The name is spoken in odd language. And I know where you're going. And I know what you're doing.
And who are you and where are you going?
A long sigh. I have told you who I am. And I am going nowhere. Which is where you will go if you fail. She holds out her hands, staff in one hand, other hand out. There's a light as she starts to fade.
Wait, are you Areshkigal?
There's a bit of a chuckle. No.
Are you the Vaughn? The lady?
Leva.
Are you the lady? Are you the lady of the veil?
Almost a smirk. No.
Are you the
I was once
Lord?
infatuated with the queen of the earth. A follower of Lady Kali. Until I realized my mistake. And now I am cursed or blessed with purgatory.
Is she successful? Is she immortal? The lady? Lady Callie?
The light continues. And she fades. You all are left in this path, in the broken trees and such. Busted up a little bit. A moment of what the fuck just happened crosses probably everyone's. Tony, look down.
Body.
Your body's gone. It's dust. There's nothing left. There is the question of, did any of it happen? And that is where we will end tonight. Anybody get any goals?
What happens when you fail like miserably at a goal? Like you do the opposite of what your goal is supposed to be?
You turn around and start doing what your goal is.
Did I hurt Lady Callie at all by killing those
Oh yeah.
so then I did get a goal.
What was it? Is a major or minor?
Minor.
Okay. You get the pip. You get the 1 XP. You get 1 cunning and 1 breath back. Tony, you are down 1 breath. So your maximum is now 3, not 4. Anyone else get goals?
Nah.
All right. We need
Unless-
goals.
But say, because my minor goal was to prove Nord was invisible, but that sort of failed. So yeah.
Oh no.
And that's why. So, what we're going to do tonight is say...
That does take our group goals up to 35.
Ooh.
Since Nord
All right.
did a goal.
So one more and you guys are at a group advancement. What we're going to do is we're going to say group advancement is what you guys get for tonight. You actually unlocked a pretty big milestone. You just saw the first actual horror. Now, when we get into it, we can talk about it and things, and we can do it next game. There's a lot to unpack here. A character that I was not sure you guys were going to meet ever. Big fucking medicine. So, you get a group advancement for the milestone because you unlocked Onus, which is pretty awesome. Okay. And in a weird way, an hour. That's it. So I'm going to put ice in my cup. And those of you that can stay, we will do a little bit of an after hour. I'm assuming it's just going to be Ken and me. But, wow. Good stuff. Got some PvP. Got some real fucking monsters. Had some player death. You all are down on your resources. It's gonna be a while.
We made sure of that.
Very good.
So with the group advancement, that's a breath, a cunning, and either 1 wound or 1 sanity.
No, group advancement does not give you any of that.
Okay,
All it gives you, it's just an advancement. Just an advancement. Yeah, you all need to. So Tony, you need to get some goals that you have written down, and you need to achieve them. That way, you can get your breath back. Because straight up, if you're at 0 breath, you're shadowed, and you can absolutely be possessed. And that's gonna be a thing.
I guess I'm also shadowed then too.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys, you're in a good spot. I mean, you could use it to your advantage. You can. You just gotta think about it and do it.
All right, well,
Some things that should be taken away. You have seen a horror. The things that are going to come out of the fucking drain are bad.
So
They are
anything.
not fair. They are not fair. They are actual monsters. I'm sorry?
So our plan didn't work at all.
No, it totally worked. It was going to be so much worse. We'll after hours a little bit right now, which is this. Those 12 people, we're going to become 12 of those things.
Nice. Well,
Yeah, you did a good
about
thing.
mass murder.
You did a good thing.
Mass murder's okay.
Technically, they were already dead.
Oh, good. Well, then
Technically, they were actually
dead.
they were. Those are what was called the willing, and they just hadn't
okay.
awoken yet. Is what it is.
Good.
You guys absolutely did a good thing. You just didn't finish it. And the how would you know? But now you know. So should you run away from the island, you could. It would be okay. The abandoned lighthouse, you're late. You could get information. Grosse Point is a huge gambit because you allow whatever's happening on Bell Island to occur, and you're just going for the throat. You could do that. You could do it. It's a play. But you guys are you're in dire circumstances right now. Everything's dangerous. Awakening Onus, you actually have a bit of an ally that can give you information and that type of stuff. But you guys have to play it right. So that's something you should talk about, figure out. I would not go solo mission on this. I would definitely have some goals and decide what you want to do. Okay. That's what I got. Woo!
There you are.
All right, bye, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah. Good. Go us.
Good night, y'all.
Peace out. See you next Monday.
See ya.
Thanks for being a part. Do you want to do this, Simon, or do you want me to end us out?
Drizzle.
Give me a second. Let me go back to the. Thanks for listening to us play tonight. It was a
DreadLore.
taxing time. But thanks
The Red Writ.
for listening to us play DreadLore, an immersive tabletop role-playing game that focuses more on story than it does your dice throwing. We still throw dice, just not all the time. I'd like to thank our cast who have some have already jumped off, but thanks to Daniel, thanks to Andrea, thanks to Ken, thanks to Bill, thanks to me. Thanks for our music tonight, which was all lowercase letters.
Oh, lowercase
and
letters.
Mr. Interrupt.
Mr. Interrupt.
Thanks to our Patreon, which would be Daniel, Tim Roberts, Nostalgic, and brand new Natalia Cline. Thank you guys. Like to thank Couchfire Media. They're the ones who make everything look pretty and actually let you see us. Thanks to Terrible Productions. I don't know
Whoever
what
they
they
are.
do, but try to kill us all. And thank you guys for sticking around.
Excellent.
Next
All right,
Monday, 7 p.m. Boom!
Are we gonna do after hours, or was that the after hours?
Drizzfest.
I'm not sticking around. It's already.
Yeah, we went a little bit late tonight.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
it's because we
We'll see you
spent
next-
40 minutes replay.
We'll see you Thursday for
Geeky Gamer Podcast. We'll have Eric Holden with us. Be pretty interesting. He does a Goblin podcast, I believe is what it's called.
Goblins.
And it'd be quite cool. An interesting conversation we're gonna have. Drizzle, you should totally be there Thursday.
Do it.
See.
That was the after
All right,
hours. Bye.
Bye.